So it's Monday and it's my favorite day. So today I'm going to talk about my favorite things to deal with hay fever, because hay fever has been going rampant over the warm weather that we've had over recent times. So here's a few things that you need to know about hay fever. So hay fever really is kind of like an over-exaggerated immune response. Our tissues get very heightened. It tends to make us itchy in some people, especially around the eyes, sneezy in other people, and there's a lot of different triggers for it. But most of these things really have to do with things that we breathe in that can create issues, such as hay fever, pollen, ryegrasses, these type of things. And it's really a big problem when you have the weather drying out, there's more dust in the air, and we have northerly winds blowing at us from here in Melbourne. So there's a few things we can do to try and calm some of these things down. So a couple of key things that we look at. So the first one is a substance called histamine in the human body. So histamine is an interesting substance because histamine does a few different things. Number one, it's an immune stimulant to some extent. So this is the thing that drives our IgE responses and things like this, which has created our hay fever, which is why things like Telfast, which is an antihistamine, works so well for these type of processes. Histamine though is also a neurotransmitter. It stimulates the brain. So a lot of the time we have high histamine, we end up with high levels of arousal, so we don't sleep very well. And that's another big issue. Third thing is histamine influences stomach acid function through changes in a substance known as somatostatin. So there's a few different things that come with this. The other one, which is tied with this, as I said before, is stomach acid itself, hydrochloric acid. So when the hydrochloric acid levels are low, we tend to not break down proteins very well. That changes our alkalinity and acidity base, which tends to predispose us to some of these things. So here's a few little things that you can try if you're suffering with hay fever at the moment. Number one, support your methylation processes. So this is a liver function. I've done a heap of videos on this. You can jump on and check them out. But substances such as B12, B6, B9, which is the active form of folate, B3, are quite often helpful in these type of situations. Quercetin as well, which is a phytonutrient, is really important as well. It does lower histamine in a lot of people and does help. Mixed results with it with some people, but something else that you can try as well. When we start looking at hydrochloric acid, really we can directly supplement it through substances such as betaine hydrochloride. We can also use other substances such as zinc and B6, and these two do seem to work remarkably well from what we see on a regular basis with hay fever sufferers, especially the B6. So there's a few things to look at. If you are having issues with hay fever, maybe got a very specific issue that you want me to look at, that's fine. Just send me a message, more than happy to help out. Otherwise, just post down hay fever below and my team will get in touch and point you in the right direction. Anyway, I'm Trevor Chikuti from Spinewise, and we'll catch you next vid. Bye for now.